Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. First and foremost, thanks for your continued support. Secondly, thanks for all the well-wishing comments you had. No, still not 100%, but I've come out on the farm today. What I did do was I done a pellet test on this. I had to come out to the farm because the landowner is having major problems with rats and squirrels. I managed to bump off a couple of squirrels. It's one of those things, guys, if you want to keep your permission going, even though you may not feel up to it, you have to make an effort to get out and sort out problems, should we say, because I can assure you, if you don't, there's always someone waiting in the wings who'll be more than glad to come over and get a new shoot. So that's why I'm here. However, update on my camera. What can I say? It is a piece of crap. There's no other way to describe it. I got the new camera yesterday. I tried it out and it is rubbish. A lot of money wasted. Well, not wasted, because I sent it off and I will be getting a refund on it, so I'm back to the old school. However, hopefully you'll hear me a bit better. I have got a lapel mic on. So sorry about the quality of the audio on my videos. It is in the process of getting resolved. Without further ado, today Pellet tested the HW35. It's got a scope on. I'm going to still go through all the good stuff what I described on earlier videos about how I went about mounting it and all the good stuff. But before then, sort of going back to front, I'll just give you a rundown on how this 35 performed with different types of pellets. This is T2. The average foot poundage it's pushing out is 11.4, which is very good for 35, and it's not tuned or modded or anything, so it's pushing out a selection of pellets. It's really consistent. It's pushing them all out sort of lower 11s to mid 11s, so it's really good. And it isn't even run in yet, so it's going to creep up a little as we go along. What I will say about this gun is this is a very not particular on what sticks down the barrel sort of thing. It shoots just about everything very good indeed. Today I shot at 35 meters. It was sitting supported this time. I'm just wouldn't do the gun justice, so shooting sitting unsupported, because I'm just too weak from my illness as such. But it was sitting supported on a bench, but in my hands, if you know what I mean. It wasn't bag rested or anything. It shot from the hand, but my hand resting on like the bags as such. Alright, I'm going to launch straight into it, because as always, as you guys know, worst on this side, working the way up to the best. Right, few surprises here. Bisley Magnums. Now, it's quite sad for these. Five round group was 28.3mm centre to centre. However, I got two flyers on that. I put 3 pellets through a 6.9mm hole, and then 2 just wanged off into the hulu, for want of a better word. Yes, but even flyers I will treat as part of the group, because it's the real thing, unless I've called the flyer as such. Next were Air Arms Diablo Field. That was 23.4mm. Bear in mind, guys, where some of you guys still go on imperial measurement, 23mm is still under an inch group at 35 meters, which is about 38 yards. So it's still shooting very good. I mean, other than these Bismags, I'd be happy to hunt with any of these pellets here. They're shooting small enough to guarantee a kill, and a clean one at that. Next, Crossman Premier 18.3mm. Next were RWS Superdome 15.6mm. Surprised the hell out of me, this one. Wasps. Now these aren't Ely wasps, these are a knockoff wasp. When I looked at them, I could tell straight away then they're not an Ely wasp. They're a total different pellet than Ely wasp. However, these shot really well. It's a 14.1mm group, but it put 4 shots in a 7.9mm group, and then 1 flyer, which pushed the group out to 14.1. Like I say, I count the flyers unless I've called them. Next, BSA Storm is 12.9mm. Next were Gold Star, BSA Gold Stars, 12.7mm. For you old school guys, that's half-inch group, that is. Next were HW F&T Specials. Same pellet as this one, but in a different tin. 11.3mm. And the winners today were H&N Field Target Trophy on 8.2mm. Strange that the Field Target Trophy clones came all in the top 3. However, as I said, other than the Bismags, all these shot perfectly acceptable groups. And as always, I have to show you I'm not cheating here, guys. That was the winning combo. 5 pellets through that little hole there, which was 8.2mm. I mean, that's smaller than my thumbnail. That's like my little fingernail size. It's tiny. This is what I mean about the wasps. They put in a tiny little cluster. They would be probably right up there on number 2 if it wasn't for that little pulled shot there. But other than that, these are all perfectly acceptable apart from the Bismags. Like I say, I put 3 in that tiny little cluster there, and then these 2 happened. It could be me, but I want to keep things real. The reality is those shots went and produced that cluster, so take it as you will. Crossman Premier surprised the hell out of me. They performed really good, as did BSA Storms. This is a tiny little group. Like you see, guys, this 35 is just not pellet fussy at all, and it's doing a really good job. And one last thing, obviously I came up here today to do a little jobby on the squirrels. I will be back tomorrow, and I'm going to have to go to the dark side tomorrow because I really need to get rid of these rats, and it's going to be a very target rich environment, and there's plenty of rats to shoot. So unfortunately it's not going to be a Springer I use tomorrow. It will be PCP, purely for the fact I'm expecting to shoot lots and lots of rats in a very quick succession, and the good old Springers aren't going to be up to the task for that, for the quick second shots. But sorry about that, guys. I do still sometimes use a PCP, but they're lazy man's rifle. They really are. And with that, thanks for your continued support, guys, and I will catch you next time around. Cheers.